local police department probably doesn't come to mind when you're thinking about where to do your holiday shopping this year. But if you're looking for a good deal on some pricey items, maybe they should. Police agencies across the country have taken all the stolen property they've recovered but couldn't return to owners and put it in one place for you to buy. Larry Fiorino from G.1440 joins us this morning with more on PropertyRoom.com. Good morning.
Good morning, Patrice.
All right, so how does this work exactly? It sounds like a good deal. 1,500
police departments have a relationship with Property Room, and they're required, after they recover something, if they can't return it to the owner, they need to sell it for the highest amount they can. And that's where Property Room comes in, where they put all of this property is now on a website and you can bid for it. So think of eBay for property that can't be returned.
And we shouldn't feel bad that these owners didn't get their property back, because police have made every effort to return it.
They've done everything they can to return it. And these are just things they can't return. So they need to sell them. They're required by law to sell them.
Okay.
So they used to be sold locally or in the paper or something like that. Now they're being sold online.
And it's not the kind of thing where if you buy it and then somehow you're in trouble with the law, or police are in your house one day and they see this and say, hey, that was stolen and you're in trouble now.
No, you'll have a bill of sale.
Police have cleared that.
I do like they have a Steal It Back program, which I love, where you can go in today, for example, if you have valuables, and register the serial numbers of those, whatever that happens to be. Let's say it's a Blu-ray player or a plasma TV or whatever. If that piece of property, if that TV ever winds up in the hands of Property Room, the very first thing they do is check all the serial numbers, and if it's yours, they'll just give it back to you. All
right, what kinds of items are we talking about?
Well,
that are on this site?
There's a BMW 5 Series out there right now for $3,000. Yeah. There's all the way down to, I found a watch that's being bid on right now for $26. The retails for $400. So, I mean, you name it: cars, electronics, apparel, automobiles.
A little bit of everything.
Right. I mean, I even saw a listing for land.
Wow.
Okay. So
that's a pretty interesting steal that and sell it back kind of scenario.
Exactly.
All right. Well, and so the majority of these things, though, you keep in mind are probably used, because if they were belong to somebody.
And I think
but still,
that's a very good point. I think this is definitely a buyer beware site.
Right.
You know, like there's a Nikon camera out there for I think $150.
Yeah, I had my eye on that.
You don't really know what the condition of that camera is. It probably works, and there's a very long description. One of the things I like about this is that the descriptions are long, and the pictures are usually pretty good, and you can also ask the seller questions ahead of time. All
right, very interesting, Larry. Thank you so much as always. Well, are you looking to earn $500? You can whenever you refer an experienced computer programmer, developer, or other IT professional to G1440. Just send their contact information to larry@g1440.com. Full details of the program are online at G1440.com. Coming up in our 7 o'clock hour, the Battle of the Beltways is over. Now the push for the playoffs is on. We'll have a look at what's ahead for the Ravens in sports.
And homicide numbers continue to rise here in the city. I'm Megan Gillen. Find out who some say is to blame straight ahead. You're watching Fox 45 Morning News, all local, all morning.